Hello and welcome back. So the reason why it didn't work, there are two reasons. I was able to spot them. The first is this URL path. This is supposed to be API/gateway/v1 and not API/v1/gateway. We can see that in our source, and then we go to routes. Okay, we can see that right here, API/gateway/v1. Okay, so I'll change that. Now this is the first issue. Okay, now for the second issue, it's inside our Jobber shared. Okay, I made a change right here. Okay, so if we go to our Jobber shared, you can just ignore the changes here. Go to gateway middleware. Okay, so the reason, another reason why if we test it, it's not going to work. We haven't added the JWT secret right here. Okay, so this is empty. I fixed the first issue, which was this URL part, and now the second issue is this JWT secret key here. Okay, now we need to add this. At the moment, we are going to hard code it. Okay, we are going to hard code it. Probably have to. I haven't tried it. Maybe there's a way we can use environment variables in GitHub. Okay, in GitHub actions. I've not tried it, so for now I will just hard code the value here. Now the value that we need is, we go to one of the environment variables. We need this gateway JWT token. Okay, so copy whatever you have here for your gateway JWT token and then add it here. Okay, like I said, I'm hard coding this because I've not tried it though. I have to figure out a way to use environment variables in GitHub actions. Okay, so for now I will just hard code this value. Okay, so go ahead and add the secrets from your gateway JWT token. Remember, we are going to use this property throughout the whole microservices. Okay, now we can go ahead and update. And how do you update? If you want to update, once you make changes to the file, don't forget to increase the value. Okay, sorry, this is supposed to be true because I updated it for testing before. So for you, maybe this will be your first update. Now you need to update this to version 2 or version 3 more, but it must be greater than the previous version, because if you push the code, GitHub actions will fail. Okay, so make sure you increment the value of this version here inside package.json in the Jobber shared library. Okay, and then once I have this, I will just make changes. I will just push. Okay, so git add git commits -m. Okay, I can say added gateway JWT token secrets. Okay, even though it's hard coded. Okay, and now I'll do git push. If you push with the same version number, your build is going to fail. Okay, so let me reload this here. Yeah, it's building. If you try to build with the same version number, it will fail. Okay, and then once the update is complete, now we need to update the files. Okay, so I will go, I think I will need to make the updates in my auth service and probably the other services. Okay, now this is one of the drawbacks I talked about, that you have to update it. If you make a change, if you update the library, you have to update the version number. Now, because I want to be consistent, I'll have to update it in the auth service, the notification service, and also the API gateway. Okay, now the build is complete. It was successful. So I can now have or get access to the updated library. So go to my auth service. I'll go to package.json. And the way I update is I'll just uninstall this and then install it again. Or you can increment to the current version and then you run npm install. But let me uninstall. And then I will install again. Okay, so uninstall this library and then let me install it, npm install. Okay, now I have version 3. I'll do the same later for notification service and API gateway because I want to have the same version numbers. Okay, so I can close this. Now let's go ahead and try it and hope that the sign up works. Okay, and note whenever you're developing, things like this are bound to happen. Okay, there's some type, it could be as a result of typo, or maybe you forgot something. Okay, or you added, maybe use the wrong method. Okay, things like this, they are always bound to happen. So let's try it. Let's see. If it doesn't work, then yeah, we'll have to figure out why it's not working again. Okay, yeah, it's still not working. Okay, right here. Let's try something. Okay, yeah, I've not tried it, but let me just try something here. I'll go to my routes. Okay, so here, let me comment these two parts out. I want to check something. I will remove this. Okay, I will say request of type request. Okay, and then here I can just do a console.log. I'll say auth. Okay, and here is going to be a callback. I want to check the headers, so request.headers. Okay, and then request.headers.gateway token, and then request.headers gateway token in lowercase. Okay, so let me test this out and see what's going to happen. Okay, have this is restarting, and also we have to restart this one as well. We can use it the same way. Okay, the service is still running, but it has not deleted or stopped the process. Okay, so let me hit enter. Okay, so now you can see here we console logged the request headers, which is what we have here, and then we did request.headers.gateway token, and it returned undefined. And then we did request.headers.gateway token, all in lowercase. It returned the result. So if you check the headers, you can see here that the gateway token property is gateway token, all in lowercase. I think I made a mistake here. I'll have to change this to accept. Okay, so if we go to, let's go back to our Jobber shared gateway middleware. Here we are using gateway token camel case, but we tried it. You just saw in the logs, we did gateway request.headers.gateway token camel case. It returned undefined. Gateway token, all lowercase. It returned the token. Okay, so it seems like there's a mistake here as well. We have to update this to use gateway token, all lowercase. Okay, so right here, go ahead and make the changes. Okay, and I want to change something as well. Go to services, Axios. Okay, this is supposed to be accept. Okay, so I will make changes here as well. Okay, now go ahead and deploy these new changes to your library. Make sure you increase the version number. So I will increase mine to 4. Okay, so increase the version number and then go ahead and deploy. Okay.